really too bad you didn't find out where to get that crack.
What?
Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Brainshart podcast. I am feeling frustrated today. Well, before I start that, this is the 5th episode. And if you're new here, welcome. This is my podcast, and this is basically a podcast where I talk about stuff that I like. So if you're coming here to learn, sorry to break your bubble, but you're probably not going to learn anything. And specifically in this episode, but you know, I do have some viewers that aren't from America, so maybe I will be teaching you about some stuff going on in America today, and some American history, actually. I've got some American history for y'all. So I wanted to address my cute song at the beginning of this episode. If you'll notice, last episode, I had a different song, which was from the YouTube studio, because I got a royalty-free song off the internet. And then I got copyright striked by the company that I got the copyright-free music from. So make that make sense. Because I can't. I truly cannot make that make sense. But a friend of mine and a big fan of the podcast, who is a very talented musician, made this song for me. And he's great. His name is Guille, or Willie, or Guillermo. Amazing person. I love them very much. And hi, I know you're watching. I hope you messaged me telling me that you watched this part. So one thing that I wanted to mention was, besides the amazing song at the beginning, which I don't remember if I just said this, I'm going to put his stuff in the description. So please go check him out because he's so talented and hilarious. Anyway, if I just repeated myself, my brain is at that level today. The first thing that I really wanted to, main thing I wanted to address was, so since the beginning, since I started this podcast, I've always had in my brain that I might want to be doing 2 videos a week. And at first I was like, well, 2 podcast episodes a week might be a lot for people. Also a lot for me, production-wise. So then I was thinking like, okay, well, what would be entertaining for people to watch? And so I was like, okay, maybe I do one regular sort of YouTube-y video one day a week, or like one day a week, and then do my podcast another day. And this week I was actually thinking about what I could be doing. And I recently just got back into like cooking, which sounds weird, but when I was in college, it was just a lot of like, what's frozen, what's quick, what can I do to just feed myself and not die? But in the last like week, I started like cooking things from scratch again, which is really fun. And I was thinking, because I really love this YouTuber, Julien, which if you don't know who that is, please go check him out. He's really funny and makes really great cooking videos that are both hilarious and entertaining, but also beautifully shot. They're so gorgeous, and I love it. He does such a good job. And those are the videos that I like really love to watch. And so I was like, okay, maybe I can do that. And I can kind of, take the things that, because there are no original ideas anymore at all. I'm not going to copy Julien, but like take things that, the idea of how he does his videos and take what I like from it and kind of play around with that. And again, I'm not wanting to be a copycat of this guy, but I want to make videos that both I will like, that's the point of this podcast, and that people will like. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because if anybody has any ideas for videos that they want to see me do, like a makeup tutorial, I don't know how to do makeup, or like trying out this product or playing this game, which is another thing I really want to do, but I don't have a gaming PC. So basically what I'm asking is, tell me what you want me to do. I'm a Cancer, so I'm not good at decision making, and all I want to do is please other people. So I want you to tell me what to do in this situation. Like, what sort of videos do you want to see from me? So either comment, my Instagram isn't going to be in the description, so if you want to DM me and tell me what you think, or if you know me personally, you can text me and let me know. Because I think it would be really fun to try out doing like a regular formatted video at least once a week, or even every other week, depending on how swamped I am, because I'm the type of person that likes to give myself way too much work to do and then question why I'm stressed and overwhelmed, and then I have to go, it's because you gave yourself 10 different projects to do, sweetheart. So yeah, just let me know. That's it. That's all. Also, another fun thing. Okay, 2 things. I'm very scattered today. As you can tell, my angle's different. Normally you can see my little window here and all my plants, but that's not how it is today. My camera didn't want to focus, so we had to change the angle. Also, the second thing, besides the camera angle, I'm wearing jeans today. Normally I wear sweatpants when I film these episodes, and I feel like I'm stepping up in the world and I'm becoming like a true person by the fact that I'm wearing jeans. Jeans. Insane. So today I was driving, and like I mentioned in, I think it was the first episode that I mentioned how much I love Laurel Canyon? Maybe it was the second. Honestly, it's only the 5th episode and I'm already losing track. But I love Laurel Canyon, and I love Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Joni Mitchell, all of them. And I was listening to Ohio by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, which, for those of you who don't know what that song is, please go listen to it. It's so good. It was written in 1970. It was actually written by Neil Young, and it is about the Kent State shootings, which, for my viewers who are not from America, what that was it was basically the National Guard went to Kent State University in Ohio and shot 4 students. Well, they shot at a bunch of students who were protesting the Vietnam War, and they killed 4 people. Four college students, all under 21. And it was a terrible, terrible thing that happened. And so then Neil Young wrote this song called Ohio. And I was listening to it today. And I've listened to it before and I've thought the same exact thing, but I was listening to it specifically today. And it is so insane to me that something that was written in 1970 which is 40 years ago, is so relevant to what is going on in America now too, with everything going on in the Black Lives Matter protests, the police and the military attacking innocent people. So I would recommend you go and listen to it. It's so crazy how there's a line in it. I mean, it's part of the chorus. It's soldiers are hunting us down, I believe. I'm going to sound like an idiot. I listen to the song all the time. Anyway, it was go and listen to it, and listen to it in full blast. It changes your world. So one thing I was thinking about yesterday, I was talking to my sister, and this is a question that I also have for everybody, I guess, woman watching. What shade of red do you want your handmaid's dress to be? Because for me personally, I want like a deep, like almost the color of, actually, this is a lie. I was going to say this color. I don't want that color. I want like a deep red. Like, so like a blackish red, you know? For those of you who don't know what's going on, Trump has elected a woman into the Supreme Court, which, if you didn't watch my episode last week, I kind of explained what happened with the Supreme Court. Trump has nominated a woman into the Supreme Court who is she's basically the person that Handmaid's Tale is based off of. And if you haven't seen Handmaid's Tale, I'm sorry, I cannot explain it. It's just look at how America is right now and what's happening, and that's Handmaid's Tale. So if anything, I would want to be a Martha, but I don't know, I look so good in red, and like I don't really look good in like grays. Plus, like, I don't want to like have like pit stains, you know, like if I get really sweaty. And gray is like the ultimate culprit for like pit stains, you know. So I would probably, like, fashion wise, want to be a handmaid, because like I look so good in red, and like those hats, oh my god, they're so cool. Like, they look so good. But yeah. So let me know in the comments below what color handmaid's dress that you would want, or who you would want to be if you had a choice. Because I don't want to like have a baby, but like I, again, look good in red. Anyway, moving on from that. I have been so anxious the last week and like stressed. And I've been like going back to like, I overwhelm myself and I give myself way too much work. I've been like, oh my god, why am I so stressed out? I mean, besides the fact that our world is literally falling apart, I've been like, oh my god, I've been so stressed out. I just want to like lay in bed and not do anything. And then I realized it's because my school is so disorganized. I have been so overwhelmed with the amount of work that I've had to do. And anybody that says, oh my god, you go to art school, it must be so easy. No, it's not. You want to know why? Because I've got 10 different projects that I need to do, like physical projects that I need to work on at a time. And then I have my professors going, oh, it's only a week. Like, it's just a week-long project. Like, you've got plenty of time. Sweetheart, I don't think you understand. I also have like 10 other week-long projects I need to do at the same time. So that's why I took the day off yesterday, because I was like, okay, I need to kind of reoperate my brain. I've been talking to so many other students that like I don't know, and just being like, is anyone else like feeling like so overwhelmed by like what's going on? And like the fact that school's online, it feels like way more overwhelming, which was weird because last semester went online and it was like fine. Like, I'm chilling. I've got all my work handled. We're cool. But now that it's fully online, my professors are just like, hey, here's 10 times more work than we would normally give you. But we're not going to teach you anything in class. Or we're not going to have class at all, and we're just going to work asynchronously. I don't get it. Because I feel like I haven't learned a single thing since the semester started. And I'm just trying to keep up with the work, but not learning anything, and trying to like get it done and do a good enough job that I'll get a good grade. And that's it. and it feels like they're like overcompensating. And then some kid in my class, or not yesterday because I didn't have class yesterday, it was a Saturday yesterday, a couple days ago, was like saying, he was like, I'm like doing all my other homework in my other classes, so I'm not able to like pay attention, because if I'm not doing my homework well in class, I'm going to get behind and then I'm going to fail. I don't know if anyone else is having this issue. I don't really know anybody else. I don't know anybody else. And that's why I do this podcast, because I don't know anyone. Except for Guille. That's the only person I know. And my family. Oh my God. Speaking of that. So on, what day was that? Monday last week, I met up with a person for the first time in like 7 months. And it wasn't like, we were safe. We wore masks and stuff, but I had to take photos of someone for a photography project. And let me tell you, I'm normally like, I get nervous when I meet up with people, but oh my God, this was a whole nother level. I have only seen my family members or like really close friends or my roommates back in New York in the last 6 months. And only close friends, I've seen one person. And that was like 4 months ago. So this was really nerve-wracking. And admittedly, yes, I met this person on a dating app, but they fit my vibe for my photos. So they were very kind and let me take photos of them, and it was really awkward. But I got friend zoned for the first time, and I was okay with it. I mean, I've gotten friend zoned before, but like this was the first time that I was like, yeah, it's chill. Like, they're a great person. I think they're super cool. But we just didn't vibe like that. And that's fine. But normally when I've gotten like put in the zone where it's like, okay, I know the friend zone doesn't really exist. I think it is stupid. But, you know, like where someone's like, I don't know, I just don't think this is awkward, but I don't think it's working. Whatever. Normally, because I'm very sensitive, I'm normally like, oh my God, did I do something? But this time I was like, you know what? No, you're right. We're chill. Like, I think if anything, we're better as friends, and that's fine. And I think that's a growing experience for me. I really think I've grown as a person. But then I had that moment of like, I know it wasn't really like, I didn't consider it a date when we went out and took these photos. And I really hope you're not watching this podcast, because that would be really awkward. And if you are, hi. But I had a moment yesterday when we had this conversation. It was like, I worry all the time. Whenever I go on a first date with someone, I'm like, oh my God, what if it's gonna be so awkward? And then I have to like compensate and like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. And then like, if it is like that, I like go home, or like when I did go home to my roommates, I'd be like, oh my God, that was so awkward, whatever. Or like, oh my God, that was the worst date ever. I don't ever want to see that person again. But then I had a moment, I was like, have I been that person? Was I just that person when we went out and took those photos that he was like, I don't vibe with you like that? That he was like, mm-mm. And then I started questioning like, okay, I need to look back and see if I was that person in any other date. Again, I seriously like anyway, I'm like I'm so defensive. I don't know why I'm being so defensive. I'm sorry. But yeah, then I started questioning like, have I been that person that I don't like when I go out on dates with people? And am I the person that people go home to or to their roommates and are like, oh my God, that was the worst ever. They were so awkward and like horrible and not what I expected. Because I try to be like pretty open about who I am. And like, if I post any photos on my dating apps, it's like who I actually am and like what I look like. And now I'm worried. So, person that I hung out with on Monday, if that's the case, please let me know so I can work on it. I need the constructive criticism. Like, message me after if you even see this, and please give me that constructive criticism because I need to know, because I'm going to be cycling about it. Anyway, so I know this episode's short, but like, I'm a mess. Can't you tell? This week, I can literally not remember anything that I did this week. It's blank in there. I did buy these pants that I am wearing, though. And I did get a record. And I got a lamp. And a sweater. So, that's all good. But anyway, to recap, please give me video ideas because I want to try stuff out. I think it'd be really fun. And I want to give myself more work. I want to overwhelm myself even more and have an excuse to like be busy, you know, because that's just who I am. So please like give me content because I want to make sure that I'm making stuff that you guys are entertained by. And like I said, I think it was like episode 2, I said if you have any, topic ideas for this podcast, give those to me too. I'm always open to take any sort of ideas, not just at one time. Like anytime, if you want me to talk about something, let me know. And now, if you want to see other content from me, let me know what you would like to see, or else you're just going to see a bunch of cooking videos. And then I'm going to overfeed my family because I'm going to be making them food all the time. So, give me those ideas because I think it would be fun to try out new things and give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode 5 of the Brainshart podcast. Like I said in the beginning, please go check out my friend Guille. His stuff will be in the description. He's super great. And don't forget to subscribe. You can share this video with your friends. Tell your friends how cool I am and how cool you think this podcast is. Tell them all. And thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll have a cooking video out soon. Possibly. But yeah. I'm trying to stop apologizing, but sorry for this episode. I will see you all next week. All right. Bye.